vibe, it be different. That shine in your eyes, what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding your find in the sky, we gon' ride the ecliptic. Like a Mercury trans. Peace, y'all. Say with Star Card Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Tuesday, July 5th, 2022. Let's get straight into this here. All right, so no iPad for this one, y'all, but still gonna be able to bring you the chart. Still gonna be able to show you some stuff here. So we do have, obviously, the sun at 13 degrees Cancer. All right. Now, it is making this hard square with Chiron. So, still, today, emotions are definitely going to be pretty high. Definitely be in the feels, especially if things are not lining up with how we see things. Okay, so definitely not the easiest time when there's this sun square Chiron if we haven't done that work, that real like healing that needs to take place, especially since Chiron is in Aries. We're going to obviously touch on what we've been touching on, which is it is this ego work that needs to be done. Okay. So if things aren't aligning with the ego, if things are not, aren't how we see fit, then, we could emotionally be not feeling 100% about those things. So, what we also have to consider here is we're now fully with Mars in Taurus at 0 degrees Taurus. And, this is the beginning of a pretty interesting transit that we're going to go through. Okay. Definitely going to meet up with Uranus. And when Mars meets up with Uranus, we will definitely see a lot of conflict. I mean, just to put it into perspective, right? The nodes did move 1 degree here, and it is, it's here doing its thing. We have at 20 degrees Taurus now, which is always going to highlight, we need to make sure that we're making these choices that are bringing us to our higher value. Okay. Now, the moon is pretty much opposing Neptune here. So with the moon in Virgo, it is the earth sign, but it is ruled by Mercury. So we can be feeling a little all over the place, especially opposing Neptune that's in Pisces retrograde. So we're definitely going to be needing to find some type of grounding with our emotions, because Neptune's going to be pulling on the moon, trying to really distract us. Okay. Still having this, sextile with Pluto and semi-sextile with Saturn. That hasn't changed. None of them have really moved. They're not going to move for a little while. They move pretty slow. But we also have Mercury at 0 degrees Cancer. Now, this is where, our thoughts are going to be more on the nurturing side of things, the more emotional side of things. Okay, this is where we can, and I forgot I had the marker, so let's see if I can mark some stuff up here. Oh, ugly circles. Ugly circles. But see, here's the thing, right? Is we have Mars at 0 degrees Taurus. So that is making its sextile with Mercury. Okay? At the same time, this is a, 3-degree square. Just don't want to give me that, huh? 3-degree square with Pluto. Sorry. I'm not used to using the mouse to do all this, guys. So, bear with me. Bear with me. All right. The moon is opposed. I'm just losing everything here. Neptune. Okay. So, and then Sun square Chiron. This is going to be more exact tomorrow and the next coming days. So, this is where we have to make sure that we have been doing the healing. We have been going through this process of identification and ego. Okay? System audio mute. Okay. So, sorry about that. Bring that back. I'm not sure why my thing wants to keep turning off. I have it plugged in. Don't I? Do. Well, I know you guys can hear me, so, and I'm back. Sorry about all these technical issues, but moving parts. We're gonna get back to where we need to be, but yeah. So I would say today is definitely a day where we need to do a lot of this emotional work. We need to make sure that we are finding our grounding, finding our footing, not getting lost in too many distractions, not getting lost in what's going on in the media and what's going on out there. Okay? We're going to see a lot of moving parts. We're going to see a lot of things happen with finances with Mars in Taurus here. We're going to see, a lot of talking about war and things like that is going to come up. So, just stay on the up and up. We have Venus making a semi-sextile with the sun. Ugly. It looks ugly. It looks ugly. Can I erase it? I don't even know how to erase it on this thing. There we go. Boom. Semi-sextile with the sun. Many aspects to the sun. So we need to make sure that we are following our intuition with all this Cancer. We need to make sure that we are grounding our thoughts, grounding our communication, because it's going to be in this watery place where we're going to slip and slide on emotions. And our emotions can kind of take us in places that we might not really want to be, but this is definitely a good time to make sure that we are addressing the things that need to be addressed, that will help us heal and nurture our growth moving forward. Okay? So let's see what the cards have to say for today. I'm going to try to get everything situated so that we don't have too many issues tomorrow. But yeah, compassion is still the theme here. Okay? So. And we pulled the Two of Cups, y'all. The Two of Cups. All right? So again, this is where partnerships, this is where, attraction, love. Oh my goodness. My camera doesn't want to stay on. My camera doesn't want to stay on. I know you can still hear me too. I'm not really sure why it's doing that, because I have it plugged in. So I'm not really sure why it's doing all that. But this is where we get caught up in the emotions. This is where I'm going to have to change this to the FaceTime camera. Okay? This is where we get caught up in the emotions. This is where we definitely need to have the right partnerships in order to make sure that we're moving through this compassionate energy that's going to help us stay grounded on the trajectory that we need to be on. Because if not, we can get thrown off. And it's the partnerships that can keep us in check if we allow it to keep us in check. And that's going to help us feel better about moving forward. So I hope that helps. And until next time, one love. Cause your vibe may be different, can shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury transit.